David here, CEO and founder of the Freedom Founders Mastermind community. Let's talk about expanding your time versus expanding your wealth. Now, look, everybody starts out in life needing to make the money, earn the money, trade time for dollars to pay the bills, to increase the lifestyle, to enhance your lifestyle. It's all normal. It's all good. It's where I started as well. The problem is we think that building more wealth, which really turns into more money that we spend on lifestyle. Again, not judging it, but the problem is, what do we really want in life? What do we really, really want? More discretionary time. More discretionary time that we have a choice on options. Doesn't mean you might want to quit doing what you're doing. You might love the business, the trade, the profession that you're in. But what if you are able to do it on your time, based on your options, your choices, and not feel compelled, compressed to have to continue to churn it out in this chase for some amount of wealth? So that's the problem with the financial world today. They talk about accumulation. Financial advisors inadvertently tell their clients, as long as you can keep working, you should keep working because we can't tell you when you have enough. Why? Because the focus should be on cash flow. Part of cash flow comes from accumulation, no doubt. You have to have a certain net worth in certain asset classes that will produce the sustainable, predictable cash flow. In the financial world, that's not the case. Oh, yes, there's some dividend paying stocks, but for the most part, it's not a cash flow driven platform. I love tangible assets because that's where sustainable, predictable cash flow comes from. And I can build net worth and wealth, and I can leverage into it. I can grow it, expand it faster. I can take tax preferences along the way, which is all part of the game. If you're doing things the way the traditional markets tell you to do it, then you're going to live a majority lifestyle. I have calls with doctors every week. Doctors that are hardworking, done a great job. They've built up significant practices or businesses, and they have a hodgepodge of investment capital in different arenas, whole life insurance and annuities and 401ks, and maybe they bought some real estate, or maybe they have a practice building. Look, the problem is there's no coordination to any of that. And if they realized that they could take what they built, expand upon that, but increase their time freedom, because when you have passive cash flow, significant passive cash flow, that's what allows you to free up your time. And when you free up your time, guess what else happens? Yes, your happiness, of course, but also creativity. See, when you're in the mix of doing what you do, working hard, which we all have to do, it diminishes your capacity to be creative. And creativity is what expands everything. I mean everything. Yes, your net worth, your cash flow, your time, your happiness, your relationships, your significance in life, all those things expand. And the problem is too many people say, well, I'll wait until I get there. Well, where's there? I had a call with a doctor just this week, pediatric dentist, and he's doing quite well. Yes, you would say he has a top tier practice. He's making good money, even has significant investment capital, but it's producing him only, and I say only because it should be doing a lot more, only a little bit under $10,000 per month passive cash flow. Now, some people say that's great, that's awesome. Yeah, but not where he's at. See, he's working over 60 hours a week right now and has two young daughters at home, and he's feeling stressed because he doesn't know how to get off the hamster wheel. He feels like he has to keep doing it because that's what we're told to do. He doesn't know how much is enough because he's never learned how to translate what he's building into cash flow. That's the key to everything. That's what we do in Freedom Founders. If you feel the same way, like you're on this hamster wheel, you're working hard, you've got a good lifestyle, but you just don't have the time freedom you want, you need to change courses. The longer you wait, the longer it will be before you ever get there, because you don't know where there is. Remember, it's your freedom. You've got to stay focused on it first and foremost. See you next time.